Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime!
Oh. Huh?
My chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Scepter, we're not getting out of here alive.
God damn it! Nope! Nope! I can hear it right behind me! Oh, dry land. Presume we're safe. Everything is well lit. We've, seemed to have evaded danger for the time. Ah, good. The wind. I was gonna say we seem to have evaded danger, but we still have not evaded the wind. I think these are rosebuds. I've seen them flutter around from time to time. Legs? Oh. Stone legs. Very attractive woman. Or rather, her legs are very attractive. That, on the other hand, is Nightmare Fuel, and that is a cruel joke. I kind of like it. I actually feel a little safe here. Like, things aren't going to go all bad in the drop of a hat. Oil. I have a lot of fuel for the lantern, a lot of tinder boxes, and not a lot of oil in my lantern. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about something that I remember very strongly from the last time I played. The first time I played, that is. Which I guess is actually even the last time I played. Anyway, those refueling containers that you see standing about, I think I remember discovering that they are how much fuel they contain is related to how much fuel is in your lantern. I could be wrong. It could also be related to how much oil you're holding. But yeah, I intentionally carry very little oil in the lantern just to essentially get the most out of those things. Is this another dream? He thought, and screamed at the top of his lungs. Sounds like my predicament right now. No, bring back the safe noises, the safe sound. Like the save room in Resident Evil. It's so comforting. I get legitimately nervous. Oh, hello. Really easy to not see these things. I wonder how many I've missed so far. Okay, alright. What was the point of this room? I mean, there's a lot of little knickknacks. Wait, am I missing something? Is there... No? Okay. Alright. Excuse me, you're just storage, aren't you? Cool. At least the art is somewhat comforting. I mean, it's, doing my art history education. a severe disservice by not being able to identify the era of that artwork, or at least the era of that style of artwork. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Ware. The most remarkable thing had happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as told about an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. So it was an object of contradictions. Its color was washed while rich, smooth and jagged. Okay. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Aldstadt. I was investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life. It has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake, and I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard the cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned to charcoal black, with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away from the Alps to a grassy field outside of Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It had been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Aldstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. That's a name we're gonna get to know pretty well, I think. I seem to recall in my history studies that Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa was a natural philosopher, which was essentially a scientist in early days, but not the scientist we know now that use the scientific method and, you know, actually know things. Huh? Take it. Cracked window panes are held together by a weak wooden frame. Well, I think I know what we need. Furniture! That was pathetic. Have a seat. Oh. Okay, we'll go to that route in just a minute, shall we? Let's see what the rest of this place has to offer. I don't like this room already. Taxidermy. Taxidermy kind of gives me the shivers. I've got a friend who absolutely positively cannot stand it.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Oh, Alexander, is that you? You hacking up animals? Oh, Christ. Oh my goodness. Hacked it up and stitched it back together. Chambers of the human skull. Blech. There are accounts of early art masters and doctors that purchased cadavers, essentially from grave robbers, and studied the human anatomy. And they produced images like this in remarkable illustrative quality. Illustrative quality. I've got such a book sitting on my shelf. I use it for when I want to reference, oh, human anatomy. This is really sad. Canis lupus familiaris. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain in... I think I know who this is. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induces stress, which seems to trigger the endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Oh, that is actually really, really disturbing. That was Alexander, wasn't it? This is your Your fucking carving room. Huh? As I was saying, a lot of old ancient doctors and artists studied the human anatomy via cadavers. Alexander sounds like he captures living people and studies them, making cadavers along the way, but he's looking for something. Something about human vitae? Fuck you too, book. I didn't want to read you anyway. Great. Tinderbox. Any of this necessary? Ledger? Fuck it. Get out of here. Oh, Jesus! Dick move! You. You're fucking Alexander, aren't you? Yeah, look at that A. Look at that. This is like the 17th century, 18th century. What is the 1800s? This is the 1800s version of like a sports jersey or I don't know, a high school football Letterman jacket. I'm not saying people who wear Letterman jackets are D-bags, but I've known a lot of D-bags in my day that felt entitled because of their freaking Letterman jacket. What's that say? Something German. 1658. Wow, we were going way back in time. January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yield nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they prove less of a hassle to acquire. More proof that Alexander is a shit sandwich. Made of yet more shit. And he's probably endowed like so. Shit. Did I just come in here to learn about that shit sandwich? Alright, let's find out what's going on out here. Oh. I guess we better just leave. In general. This is not wise at all. Honestly, lunge for that tree, climb down, and run. Just run. Consider your amnesia a gift and get the fuck out. You know what? I take it back. Remain where you are. Continue on your path. It is better here than out there. Elevator renovation plans. Ah, a lift. Emergency decelerator. A brake. Oh. Another one of these things. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, Mankind has not even wasted a breath. Yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Who? Who is it? With Agrippa. Elevator schematics. So is this just like the elevator room? Oh, that looks like a complicated array of machinery. You turn the crank, spigots and such move, and... yeah, ... Who the fuck even knows? Chamber controller. Get out of here. Oh, benefit. Contains a few drops of oil. Must be tied to how much fuel I am carrying in general. Whatever you are. A flow cycle rod. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. You know what? I'm going to write this down. Pardon me while I get a pen and paper and use the glow of my monitor to write, because I am in the dark right now. I am pulling... Holy cat crap. Oh, holy cat crap. I thought I saw my cat, and it was scary, because it made me jump, and there's not even a cat there. It was just shadow. Shadow in the dark. Okay, meters. All rods are inserted. Great. Ugh. Lovely. You know what? You know what? You know what? You. Be a candle. Be a lit fucking candle. Great. Hey. That's what I like to see. My stomach is so tight from playing this game. I'm so tense. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I thought I would know. I was considering playing a mod of Amnesia. I've played Amnesia before. This is gonna be a breeze. And I even started the game. You probably noticed I started the game being kind of jovial. I was like, oh, okay, I remember all this. I'm gonna just have to... just have to play like I don't know, but fuck, that melted away quick. Now I honestly don't know. Now I'm... oh fuck, I felt like I got pushed. Honest to God, I don't know what I'm doing anymore for the most part. Like, I have a 40% idea if I were to gauge numbers here. Great. 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 Oh, drink it in. Drink it in. Was this the guest room? Alright. Please tell me this sweet music continues in here.
Journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Daniel, is this your room? You were a guest in Castle Brennenburg. Our guest? Whatever. Whatever. Oh. They tore your room apart looking for your journal. I see now. Able to fix your room a little? Nope. Okay, no problem. Hey, I'll take that.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Is anyone there?
That in my mind, or was that real? At least Daniel's room, I'm presuming this is Daniel's room, at least Daniel's quarters are well lit. What's going on here? Oh. Okay, it's some kind of, I mean, I assume that's baby Jesus, and that's the Virgin Mary. They're often seen together. Oh, this looks terrible with the way this hand is stretched out, just like, terrible. I can actually feel like I breathe a little bit. We're stuck due to a broken lock. Room is broken. Or, sorry, the lock is broken. Find another way to open the closet door in the guest room. Okay, can do. Oh, there it is again. Great. Dinner box. Hey, crowbar. We're gonna Gordon Freeman this shit.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
An object of contradictions. Both here and there. It defies time and space. One would presume. I do not know this for a fact. So crowbar. Yeah, we're gonna... Ah, right. We can Gordon Freeman this door. I'll have that. Keep trying to push the wrong button. Hollow needle, we still have you. Closed cycle rod. A machine part made out of wood and metal. So we're gonna have to do something with the machine later. We still have the chemistry pod. Ah, alright. Well, as long as we have the crowbar, we'll be okay. Come on. Hey. Huh?
The key. Please, let it be here.
The crowbar. Please, let it be in one piece. Shoddy iron craftsmanship. Crowbar made out of gingerbread, I swear. This place has been ransacked. I'll look at that in a moment. I just want to look in the look in the drawers. Fine, fine. Fine. Huh? Huh? Oh shit! Oh shit! They've actually come looking for me. Oh shit. It's there. It's really there. Something out there. Hear it skulking. I didn't expect that. Oh. I can throw doors open. Cool. Well, fuck. That came with his own set of lockpicks.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
A factory of the rise of the industry age. God, what is it called? I am failing in my art studies. Industrial. That's gonna haunt me. It'll come to me very suddenly, and I'll be like, aha! Wait, did we just come in here for the journal? The notes? Like, this room's important somehow. The third fucking painting. Okay.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
I was just gonna remark that this was the third time that the same image appeared in the room. Okay, so a jar. Rotate. Oh, it's a key. Give me that shit. Machine room key? Why are you hiding a machine room key? No, no, the peaceful music. Bring it back. Bring the peaceful music back. Goodness, old bean, you have lost some weight. Right around the belly area. Looking trim, if I don't say so myself. Well, like a cat, that creature has left me a present.